I have no idea who did my man Wolfgang Akari dirty. But to pay homage for the first, investigation, I had to bust out the old Soichi hat. Bro, look at it. It looks so weird now on the camera, but we have to investigate his murder. And there's nobody better than the ultimate detective himself! Me. So, without further ado, let's begin, because I just want to get into it and get this fucking trial. Blood. Yes, because we heard someone run out. Blood here. There was blood speckled across the floor. Look, guys, it's pink again. I didn't notice it at first due to the room's restrictive lighting. Bro, you can't even, see my hair. My hair gets, encapsulated by, this. Bro! But now, after my eyes had time to adjust, it couldn't be more obvious.
I see.
I see. Looks like it passed into the hallway, too. I'd completely missed this during the blackouts. Speaking of, after the body discovery announcement, everyone had barged into the boiler room through the store. Yet, they don't look smudged. I'm guessing they were already dry by the time any of us got to here. In which case, could this be Wolfgang's blood? Maybe. Okay, the investigation OST is kind of good. I can't lie. A taser gun? Why do you say it like that? Pretty random thing to be lying around on a crime scene. It definitely wasn't in the boiler room prior to the murder either. Damien, you're so smart. I wish I could have the investigative knowledge like him. Did that mean this? Wait, did that mean? That has to be an error. Does that mean this taser gun was involved in the murder? I think he got it for protection, but he clearly didn't use it correctly because he's dead now. On closer inspection, nothing about the gun looked particularly strange. Yeah, it looks like a taser, doesn't it? Had it even been used? I'm pretty sure taser guns dispense some kind of wire when fired. Nearby, there were some yellow pieces of plastic on the floor. There's your answer. These are the same shade of yellow as a taser gun. Had these originally been attached to it? Well, what could have happened was he fired the taser, and the prongs they attached into the person, which does cause bleeding. I actually never knew that until I actually saw someone get tased. But yeah, the prongs they hook into your skin, so when you try to yank them out, you bleed, which is maybe what's happened. I don't know. I don't know how in depth the trial is, so we'll find out, won't we? I can't tell where they would fit on the gun though. Probably the holes right there. Never mind. What's the point of making guesses when I can just give it? When I can just get him to confirm it. A pro at wielding guns. Who is that? Who? Desmond? I guess it's Desmond. Boxes. I want to make sure there's nothing else here. Oh, look at that. Sharp, no. There's also a knife in there. Chunks of something red were floating near the generator. It almost looked like metal, maybe plastic. Were these originally part of the generator? The colors and material don't seem to match though. You don't see the knife right there? There it is. That has blood on it. Or rust, I don't know. Why was a knife floating in the water? I don't know, we'll never find out. On the blade, it looks like something was on it. Color of blood. They can't be like that though, because blood is pink in this game. There's no doubt about it. The knife must have something to do with the murder. Why the knife was here and not actually on the platform, I had no idea. I don't think there's anything else. I'm avoiding his body for now. Half of the generator's internals had melted away, and what still remained was almost completely singed, meaning burned. Yeah, this was definitely the cause of the power outage. What could have gone and melted the wires though? It looked like a bomb had gone off in there. And now that I think about it, during the game tournament, there was a loud sound. She looks so old in this image. Why'd they do Amber like that? Look at Madison. Damien. You're kind of cool though. Yeah, I know. Fuck that, fuck the lawyer dude. You're a real gaming nerd. And push both the joysticks as hard as I could. Bro, my attack was so fucking strong. It made a power outage and made Wolf kill himself. YouTube is a joke. Please don't demonetize me. There has been a loud boom right before the blackout happened. So much for one fireworks going off or someone firing a gun. That's... Did I overhear the sound of the generator being destroyed? Nothing else near the dining hall could have made that noise, I don't think. My assumption is correct. The generator would have had to have been destroyed around the same time the murder was committed. Yeah, but like, but I don't know what the time was still at that point. That's suspicious as hell. There's no way the two events aren't connected. But I'm also working purely off my memory of the boom. Of the boom. To be absolutely sure, I need to know when exactly the blackout occurred. Is there a clock anywhere? Yes, no. I did inspect the rest of the scene. There's nothing else left. Oh, the cord. They really want you to look. Holy shit. So I can't even go near his body even if I wanted to, guys. There's a cord in the river. Looks like a plug. I think it's an extension cord, which this must have caused him to be fried, basically. That's what I think. But what the hell happened to the other end of it? There was no internal plug, just a frayed tip line with a black substance. Had the cord been burnt? I didn't see this cord in the boiler room earlier, so it probably came from someplace else. One of the storage rooms, maybe. It wasn't always in this condition, that's for sure. All the items have been provided so far. Light bulb, speakers, a fridge. They've worked perfectly well. So what happened to this cord? And why in the water? Someone came running out, so... It had to be alright. I don't think there's anything else. Well, who do you want me to... You want me to talk to people? It's like, why not just say that then, right? Oi, take a whiff of the air. It's like gunpowder. Ain't there something off about it? I followed his instructions to sniff the air. It smells like burnt rubber. Cause of the busted generator, yeah. But that's not what I'm talking about. There's another scent. A real bitter one. You might actually be onto something there. It's almost like cereal and rubbing alcohol. Indeed. I'm suspecting a mighty chemical reaction at work. I've had my fair share of travels across the sea, and I'm no stranger to foul play. There's no stench worse than disastrous of combustion.
It is how it is.
Thing is, I got no idea where it's coming from. It's a chemical reaction. Unless Gene's conclusion about the smell is wrong, I wouldn't put it past him. Cereal and alcohol. That's some combination.
Terrible.
The generator over there is particularly submerged in the water. I think it would be wise to stay on the platform. Ava's been like, actually. Was he worried about the water being electrified? Yeah, because Ava and me know it wasn't at first. But something happened and now it is. And again, the generator wasn't damaged last time. Since Wolfgang is kneeling in the water, we should avoid touching him. You don't know for sure if the water is unsafe.
Huh?
Listen to me.
Before you start making conclusions, there you go, there's a voice. You should experiment first. Yes, look, throw the light bulb in. I know you did this bullshit too. You're the only one with the knowledge of chemical reactions. Oh, I see what you're doing. Everyone went straight to the edge of the platform.
Look.
Look, see, it's not lighting up, dumbass. Okay, bro, you got it. That means the water is safe. I see. Then I suppose it's safe to inspect Wolfgang. Are you going to? I think I will observe from afar instead. Oh my god. Hey Ava, what you got for me? Aren't you going to investigate Wolfgang? Me? Who else? Back when we mistook that dummy for a body, you poked it pretty nonchalantly.
Hang on.
That's different. I never thought it was real. I see. Now that we're finally advancing in a real investigation, her cool composure had all but vanished. Typical, I guess. Typical for what? I thought he'd just say typical women. I was like, what? Damon, you can't say that. She can only keep up an act for so long. I thought he really said that for a second. I'm not lying.
Hello?
Winona, you're still here? Why is her face so long? Is there a problem with that? Why does she need to frame everything I say in the worst light? Because she's a fucking loser, that's why. I'm preparing to hold a one-on-one session with Wilhelm. I bet you her ass did it too. Or it was Desmond. I think it was Desmond. I was consulting him about something important before we were interrupted by the announcement. Okay, what was it? Repeat that.
It's simple.
The blackout. Were you still with Wilhelm when it happened?
Come on.
You're not speaking any sense. There was no power outage. Someone turn off lights.
Anyways.
Let me rephrase it. Where were you when the murder happened? Where were you? Well, no. This is why you get destroyed by electric, ice, and some other types in Pokemon. This is why you're the worst gym leader! At Cassie's game tournament.
Oh, really?
Really? Not what I expected. Bro, just tell me where you were.
Let me see.
Wilhelm and I spent the morning by a large tree. We stayed up there, including the time of Wolfgang's murder. Not like she has an alibi. As for the location, I assume this entire building complex connected to one generator. But it's made of multiple. I mean, the courtyard is like outside. It's not really outside technically, so you don't really need a generator, but what about the courtyard though? Was anyone there at the time of the blackout? I literally talked to everybody. I can go near his body now. Dude. What the hell did I miss? I guess Wilhelm again? I gotta talk to him again?
Hi.
Why did you move over here? It's
The struggle.
I feel it's highly important we investigate anything and everything we can. That's why I moved over here to investigate. What happened? It was curiosity.
Eh?
Look at the floor in the front of the door. How would I have possibly have seen that? This.
Seriously?
A small piece of scrap metal. Looks like a lockpick.
Do you think?
Even though, it's still a part of the crime theme. It's necessities
Not
documentation.
important.
Seriously, something this small means nothing. It could have come from the generator or the pipes above us. Ingrid could have been carrying it for all we know. This guy. There's so much in here you could actually document. Instead, he's focused on some flimsy piece of metal. Well, that's a truth bullet, so there you go. Alright. He probably has like no wounds, maybe. And now he's dead. Who had the resolve to commit such a needlessly brutal murder? To go so far to mangle his body. I couldn't unpack it. I didn't know how to. This wasn't just some dummy. This was a real person! It was so far out of my expertise, I let alone my comfort zone. Do you want me to inspect him? No! I got it. Holy crap, did she really have to scare me like that? Dude, she's been standing there for the entire, like, hour. Yeah, I want to inspect him. It's just the idea of getting close to him.
Where?
I'll investigate with you. It'll be easier for both of us. She totally dies later. Like, I refuse to believe they're going to let Ava live all the way to the end. Especially with her relationship with Damien. I refuse to believe they're going to let her live. Right?
Right.
What he said. He said it for me. Bro, just go near the body. We gotta do this. Lay completely still, his face frozen in a look of horror. His once bright eyes were shrouded in darkness. There's nothing dark about his eyes. If anything, they're white as hell. And his mouth was open. As he'd been killed mid-scream. Ava's expression said it all. And you know what? You know what I'm gonna hate? Everyone during the trial is gonna have a problem with me when I have all this fucking evidence, and they're gonna be like, wait a minute, that's wrong, how do you know that? It's like, bitch, where were you investigating? Nowhere. You ran upstairs, right? I know I'm gonna have so many of these fucking issues. I already know. I know these motherfuckers are gonna come at me at these trials, and you know what? You didn't do any investigating. Only me and Ava did. But this brought no relief to us either. Wolfgang. What happened to him in his final moments that left him so terrified? Was it the realization he was about to die? Mulling over what ifs won't bring me any closer to solving his murder. Right. Now, my focus should be to find evidence. Well, can we investigate his body now? Oh. They really want you to investigate his entire body. Okay, sure. His suit was completely crumpled, a far cry from his once clean appearance. Water had seeped into the pants, completely ruining the fabric. I spotted a folded piece of paper sticking out from his back pocket. Probably his thing.
Damn.
His letter. The letter he had that we all got, right? A message written inside. That's some very ugly handwriting. Do you recognize it?
No.
A lot of the text is unreadable. Whoever wrote this probably used a low quality pen. Although, fragments of a message were still visible. Secret. 8:15. Boiler room. Close the door, so it has something to do with the door. Which I don't know if I could ever be able to say. Doesn't this read out like a command? Seems like someone wanted to arrange a private meeting in here with them. Could that someone be the culprit? Bro, who else?
Not sure.
8:15, that's a long time before the time of death, though. Maybe there was a struggle. Maybe Wolfgang arrived
There
late.
must be something.
Either way, this message is definitely a valuable clue. It's our only insight to Wolfgang's movements before his death.
Well,
Well, now I really want to know where everyone was. I woke up at 8:30 this morning, so I was asleep when this meeting was scheduled. It's only 35 minutes before the tournament. Casty, Jack, Mark, and I would have already been in the dining hall. Right, setting up equipment.
That's...
So other students.
where?
Because they would wonder where we got the time from. Like Zach and I prefer to keep this note between the two of us. At least for now.
Anyways.
What about a secret? What do you think this means?
Yeah.
She said guess so much. Well, I'm not sure. It could be referring to anything. Anything, huh? You know what it means?
I know.
I have an idea. The author of this letter might be talking about Wolfgang's blackmail. They know his past. Ava, do you just want to admit that you did this shit? Like, she didn't do this, right? She didn't do it. If they claimed to have it, they could have baited him in here without much issue. After all, Wolfgang asked us to meet in with the person whose blackmail we had. Strange! Idyllic boiler room is pretty ominous place to meet someone, though. It wouldn't have been Wolfgang's first time here, too, assuming he didn't explore this floor beforehand.
Could it be?
Either he didn't see the super obvious danger in meeting alone, or he did realize he just didn't care. Well, his face surely doesn't look like he didn't care, so it looked like he cared. Does that change anything about what I said? Duh. If Wolfgang knew the warning signs, his reading coming might have less to do with the integrity,
You see?
and more to do so with desperation. Desperation to know the detail of his blackmail. It would stand to reason. Why is she so angry at me? Only if Wolfgang had hidden his note somewhere, saved it instead of bringing it here. It would have been valuable evidence. I doubt he could have envisioned something like this happening. So he didn't know he was gonna die. Duh. His body. Now that I think about it, the place where he laid was odd. What are the chances that he would be ending up here between the only opening of the fence? The one spot where you could kneel over like this. Was it possible he tried climbing onto the platform where he died? It's strange. Why didn't he use the stairs though? Probably because he couldn't. Do I have to do I have to look at both his hands? There didn't seem to be any strange markings. Yeah, look at his face. Hello, along the back of his neck was a massive bruise. Well, now I'm lost because I don't know what happened. Maybe he got like knocked out and he woke up. He was like, where am I? Where am I? And the guy was like, if you move, I'll throw this in the water and you will die on the spot. And he was like, no, please. And then he tried to like run and they just threw it in the water anyway. And he died immediately. That looks like a really bad injury. Almost his entire neck is discolored. How did he get this in the back of his neck? We'll find out like in like an hour maybe. Nothing around it seems to have left it. This might sound morbid, but what if it's inside of his body's decomposing? But what? Can a body really decompose this fast? It could, or it could not. It probably depends on the environment, as in the temperature.
Correct.
Cold places are generally better at preserving things than warm, humid areas, like this boiler room.
Thinking.
Kind of like dairy products. That's a good comp. Well, I don't want to talk about decomposing bodies with Ava, okay? A tone deaf one, but sure. Wolfgang didn't have this bruise yesterday at the very least. If he did, it would have been super noticeable. That dude is 6'2". I don't think we would have seen it. He should have been playing for the Lakers last fucking Sunday. Yeah, true. Turning my attention back to Wolfgang. Caught something else on his body. Near his neck, but not overlapping it. A red dot. Oh, did he get hit with a taser? Maybe he got hit with a taser. Bro, is that a beauty mark? Bro, Grace did not give him a hickey, bro. But, like, there is so much shit going on. But they really abused him. What did he do? All this dude wanted was everyone to work together. Doesn't look like it. The skin around the dot reminds me of a pop pimple. Listen, bro, I don't want to talk about anything nasty with you guys, okay? The sort of wound you could easily inflict on yourself. Then you don't think it's related to murder? It might be, but judging from the lack of scrabbling. This was inflicted pretty recently, so we may keep it in mind. Oh, both of them, okay. It almost looked like he'd fallen on top of it.
Focus.
Let me see if his palms are scratched.
Huh?
Yeah? A strange injury that looked a lot like a tree sapling. It looks like he got shocked to death. But this is a burn mark. When I looked at Wolfgang's other hand, I saw the same thing. Markings that extended down the arm.
Hello.
Maybe he was holding something. Yeah, burn marks. That's really horrible. They look like gross little veins. Bro, Ava, stop saying nasty shit! There's a little taser. Oh, way off from where we're standing, but I couldn't find anything indicating it's been fired. It's a generator.
Is that really true?
Is that really true? Why the generator? The thing has been clearly destroyed by something. Yeah, but maybe it was like fake. It was like a fake out because they just busted it up. Who's strong enough to do that? Jean de la Barre. Maybe Wolfgang's got caught up in that something, and that's how he died. I'm not sure. The generator seemed too far away from where he was lying.
Look at this.
Plus, the room's water isn't conductive, so electricity couldn't travel through it.
Right.
I mean, there's like ample other things that suggest that something happened with burns and electricity here.
Thinking.
I think Wolfgang's received these burns outside the boiler room. There's just nothing in here that could leave these markings. As for the actual place he got burnt, guess we'll have to try to find it ourselves. That is, if such a place even exists. While it's possible the generator may not have been involved, it seems unlikely Wolfgang made a detour for the boiler room after being burnt. After all, the burns would definitely paralyze somebody. As for his palms, they didn't have any markings. Still, he must have fallen somehow. Why else would he be lying on the platform?
Hello.
His room. Since we inspected the boiler room, we should find the students who left and ask for their testimonies. Well, I'm gonna have so many fucking truth bullets. Stop. Yes, because of what I said earlier. The victim's last known whereabouts are the best place to search for clues. Okay. Alright. So we gotta pinpoint when it occurred and then gotta go talk to Desmond about the taser. I originally thought Desmond did it, but I don't know. I just think he did it because he's the only one who knows how to work guns, I guess. So I noticed it. The doorknob, something about it looked different. The doorknob, I think it's been flipped. Flipped, are you sure? Take a look. The first time I woke up here, I'm pretty sure this lock was on the inside, not outside.
Is that really true?
How would someone be able to flip a door lock, though?
That's...
By unscrewing it properly. Why didn't you say something earlier? This is the first time I've noticed
Is
it.
that really true?
Really? You didn't notice it back when you entered the boiler room with Kai? What if Damien did this bullshit? That'd be hilarious. You are not no Kaede and Soichi Trial 1. You can never be them. No, not even then. It might have been because of the darkness. So he didn't notice it, basically.
Listen to me.
It's okay. Bro, don't mess with me. I mean, I probably would have noticed it because I'm such a smarty pants. Yeah, we know you fucking mathlete. You want me to start calling you fucking slurs like that? Of course not. So shut the fuck up! Alright. Yeah, he's like, alright, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, you would have found out. So the lock was now accessible from the hallway. You could technically lock the boiler room shut without ever stepping foot in it. Meaning, if you wanted to lock someone inside it, all you had to do is lower him and close the door behind him.
Moving on.
Come on. Ava, you're the one talking, bro. I was already going upstairs. I don't know where everyone's even at. Why is Winona still looking at me? You want a piece of me? She's like 20, isn't she? As a million questions right up my mind, I followed Ava. Actually, Ava, before we go upstairs, it's probably worth checking the storage closets first.
I know.
Why? Holy shit, there are so many truth bullets to this trial. They really want to go off trial 1. Holy shit. Just about the length. I think it's an extension cord. What the hell happened to the other end of it? I don't know who did this bullshit though. Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it was Amber, maybe it was Cassidy. That cord, we should confirm it indeed did come from a closet.
However,
But first, I want to talk to Cassidy. Yes, I want to talk to her. She wasn't much help last investigation. I feel like she did some bullshit though. Maybe we'll just talk to her immediately. She's like right here. Cassie was pacing around the hall with her finger in her chin, seemingly doing nothing.
yo!
Yo, hey guys! Sorry for not noticing you sooner. I was wearing a super sweep down in this hallway. That's a lot of words for her wandering around aimlessly.
Listen to me.
Can you put your sweep down on hold? I have a really important question. Holy shit, I've been doing so much talking. Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear it. Just don't drag it on too long, Kay. Gotta finish my sweep down.
You see,
Remember who attended the tournament? Kept their word, so we had a full house.
what about...
There was 8 people. Jet, Mark, Grace, John, Kai, and 3 of us.
Huh?
Something on your mind? Since the murder happened in the boiler room, wouldn't that mean everyone in the dining hall has an alibi?
Ooh.
I'm gonna know who did this bullshit before the trial even began. I know, I got this shit. I got this. I didn't even think about that. She's totally right. Also, since we're splitting into pairs while investigating these rooms, down the hall, every pairing can vouch for each other.
Right.
But who the fuck's gonna vouch for Wolf?
Yep.
Jet and I explored storage closet B.
Check it out.
That's what we called it on the. That's what it was called on the map. Like, get your fingers on my face. And I was with Kai. Grace was with her, and then the other 2. Who was the other 2? Mark and Jet. See, closet B. No. It was Gene and somebody. It was Gene and Mark. There was storage closet A, C, and D. Those are definitely the rooms we explored. I think we went to A. Maybe. In that case, I guess I went to C. I was way off. I remember very clearly the 2 of us checked the closet above and opposite, the one Cassie searched. According to this map, the only closet to fit those parameters is C.
Correct.
Grace and I feel like there's gonna be some mix-ups here. Grace and I investigated the one directly next to Damien, so it was A.
Yeah.
And Mark and John. I know it's Gene, but I like saying John. John de la Barre. Isn't that from like the dude from fucking Hell's Kitchen? Like Gordon Ramsay's like dude. John de la Barre. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, Damo, since you're here, what's the deal with you in the boiler room? When Kai told us about the party peeps about Wolfie, he said you 2 went inside the boiler room.
Oh.
The heck did you do that for? You were supposed to check out the storage closet. You're not casting suspicion on me, are you? Me? No way, man! As far as Cass is concerned, everyone is innocent until proven otherwise. Yeah, okay, bitch. Sure. Sure. I think you're guilty till proven otherwise. I turn around on you, double dare on you. Although we did hear someone run down the hallway.
Am I hearing you right?
For real? I didn't know Ryuji was in this game. Man, unlucky. Oh, that worked for nothing, man. Yeah, we heard someone run, which is what... They probably locked the door and they ran.
Doubt it.
Weird. I don't remember any footsteps.
Truth. Really?
I do. It's the truth. Man. Ava, did you really? I heard that while Grace and I were investigating the storage room next to yours. I just brushed it off as my imagination, though. She's. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Ava was a little suspicious. She's too on my side with everything. It's Damien, and yeah, they came from the direction of that room.
For real?
Fooey, really? I would have just chased after the footsteps. You entering the boiler room after something like that? You weren't scared of murderers hiding inside? Well, I actually discovered it wasn't any better. And whose footsteps were it? I don't know, bro. We'll find out, though. And maybe they were also looking for a backup generator?
Not important.
Bro, I think they're the killer. Considering the place was... Maybe they saw the body and they just didn't want to say anything. They're like, I didn't do it, guys! You know? Those footsteps were probably the killers. You mean fresh off committing the murder?
Right.
Yep, fresh off the murder. Or a bit after. I'm still a little sick, guys. That's what it is. Thus, bit by bit, the mystery slowly unravels.
My genius is
No,
more
oh shit, damn, no Tokyo Ghoul. No need to thank me. 'Tis all in a day's work. She didn't even do anything. What did she ever do other than just stand around? Okay, which one is it? It doesn't even label it. Oh fuck, this has to be C.
interesting.
The map says this is B. Did I need to go in B?
Look,
Do you see that? The box in the corner. I think I know what it is. The generator.
correct.
Since I've explored these rooms before. I've played these games before, head ass! No way you said that. I knew one of them had a backup generator.
That's...
I'm sure you did, bro. If this closet has a backup generator, wouldn't that mean the ones who restored the power?
Thinking.
Well, if Cassidy and Jet were the only people who entered this room, then they probably the one who brought the power back on. Does it want me to go look in every fucking closet? Wait, this is B. So that one's probably A. This one's probably D. So this one has to be C.
Look,
Told you.
Yeah.
Did I say D or did I say C? I don't remember. Yeah, mucking jar. I'll export this. Is there anything weird about this room?
That's...
I see something behind these boxes.
Jeez.
So they really are here.
well,
Extension cords, a whole bunch of them.
brain.
Okay.
Strange. Yeah, these are definitely the same type of cord I saw. Only difference is these still have the other half intact. The internal plugs are pretty slim compared to the other kind of cords. The fact these cords match the ones in the boiler means the killer must have rummaged through these cords. For what reason they needed the cord, I had no idea. To cause something, I don't know. Besides that box of cords, nothing else about the room is standing out to me.
So,
Do you want to move on? Well, where do we go now? Does it really want me to go in every room? Strange. Why does she sound like that? Who's that voice actor? Hit me up! It's this one, right? Why is Ava standing all there looking all like nice and everything? Okay, this is A. The glint of something shiny caught my eye. Ava, look! There's a rolling pin here and handprints on it.
strange.
Strange! What are you implying? Someone used this recently. Maybe they whacked the back of his neck with it.
I know.
Can you see how the handprints are at the base of the pin? You aren't rolling much dough if you're wielding a thing like a tennis racket, are you? Grace, you did not do this bullshit, did you? Pin is also really dusty. If it came from the kitchen, it'd be clean like the other utensils. Grace, you did not do this bullshit. Come on. Yeah, agreed. Not only that,
Jeez.
there's a dent on the pin too. I feel like only Grace could have done that though, because she's a tennis player, a golf player, a tennis player. I thought she was actually a tennis player for a second. On the opposite end, the handprints. Can you see it?
Weird.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Definitely not a coincidence. Yeah, they probably whacked the shit out of him with it.
Huh?
How did the pin make its way to the closet after the killer used it? Which closet was this? This is B?
There must be something.
Or, I mean, if the footsteps kind I heard...
Absolutely not.
No, that's not what happened.
Huh?
What happened then? The killer entered this closet and hid the rolling
Listen to
pin.
me.
Grace and I would have seen him. Because Grace did this! What if the killer placed the pin in here before any of us came downstairs? They didn't, because they still probably had the pin. They probably still had it on them. No, I know. I think Grace might have done it now. I really hope she didn't, so I'm surprised. Like, oh my god, she actually didn't do it. One moment she's speaking nonsense, the other she's helping. Is that what he just said? I don't know. I feel like Grace did his now. Bro, which closet do I need to go in again? I'm gonna cross. I think it's this one. Why is there something in every closet? Okay, this is mine.
I see.
There doesn't need anything important here. I think we can move on.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
where?
Finally. Bro, did you just say finally? Bro, I found important information. Fuck you. Okay, this way. Dude! Did he just... Why the fuck did Damien say he had to go upstairs? There's dry blood on the floor. For some reason, it seemed the pool was right around this particular spot. Yeah, right around the area where Grace just so happened to be, right? Dry blood, like in the boiler room. You notice the blood in there?
Correct.
I noticed you noticing it. Okay, but like, I thought blood in this game was supposed to be pink. Why is it red now? Just make it red
I
then.
see.
So,
So who do you think left all this blood behind? Thank you for your input.
Focus.
It can't be Wolfgang, can it? Considering his injuries, it wouldn't make sense for him to have spilled a lot of blood.
There must be something.
We're only left with
what
is
could it be?
belongs to someone else. Yeah, exactly. If I didn't notice the blood here, would you have pointed it out to me? I would have pointed it out to you if the roles reversed. Ava, listen, bro. Don't do this. Don't do these games. That way, you know not to step on it.
Right.
Sure, I'd point it out. What? Why'd she ask me that question? I don't know. It's probably gonna be really important later. Can I go now? I just want to talk to other people, bro. I just want to talk to other people, bro. Here we go. As Ava and I emerge from the basement, on the lookout. I have to go to his room, definitely.
Eh?
Bro, not this fucking McDonald's eating bitch, bro. What?
Yeah.
Oh, sup, you guys? He did this bullshit too, next to Grace. Might want to lower your voice around here. Some stuff has happened.
What could it be?
Bro, someone stole all her... Bro, someone stole the rations of food she had. No way. Sorry. She had a bit of a frightening experience recently.
You think?
I think we all have. Thank you, Damien! You're... Yes!
No kidding.
Well, yeah, the scene downstairs is bad, but I'm talking about something else. All the food in the fridge is gone, and she's crying. I know. After Tozo left, we tried going inside his room. The moment we stepped in, she suddenly pounced me. Oh, Grace. I haven't been able to get my heart to stop beating so quickly since. It's almost like going upstairs.
Huh?
Hold on. This she.
Shit.
Grace. I think Grace did it. Grace was blocking access to his door, and what the hell? You can't let us bar from entering his room. Grace did this, bro! That's what I tried telling everyone, but they pretty much gave up. And Chet and Mart... Why? Because they fucked? She's like, I can't let you see the sheets in the room. Oh, I should have read that. They said something about Jet and Mark, but Elos and I... Oh, we're not gonna let it slide. We gotta get inside that dorm room.
Think about it.
I like how everyone's lives are on the line. They just don't give a fuck. And then the trial comes. Oh man, we're all gonna die. It's like, bro, investigate with us. And we've landed on something. Performing a brief inquisition. If Grace doesn't want to cooperate, we'll start badgering her with a question. Poke at her ego till she retreats.
Safety first.
If you want, you can join us. Yes. I did come here to inspect Wolfgang's dorm, so I might as well.
I'm out.
I'll go to the dining hall. Okay, good. You do that. You're not coming along?
Where?
Yeah. Grace is gonna say some bullshit, bro.
Right.
Alright, no sweat. Have fun with Jet and Mark. Mark says nothing and Jet just says bullshit, so have fun with them, really. Yeah, you can definitely go with them. Should we approach Grace then?
Totally.
Yeah. Make sure you think of her like a Big Mac. Oh, say less, say less.
Okay.
I know. Do you want to take the lead, Damien? I wasn't going to admit to either their faces, but their plan seems pretty half-baked. Because she was, too. How could a bumbling person like her be of any help in a verbal showdown? I don't know, maybe she might eat her. Who knows? Should be right around the corner. I gotta save this bullshit right now. Because you know it's about to go down. I gotta save this. It's gonna be so bad I have to... No, not that. Okay, now we're ready. Grace, it's a showdown. Grace? Did I go the complete wrong direction? Damien, why'd you say right around the fucking corner? Oh. Grace? Put him up! Don't you two yuppies get it? You're not coming in!
Get it mixed up.
Hang on, we're not here for that. Amy's supposed to ask you a question.
Off.
He isn't coming in either.
Jeez.
Why not? I need to investigate his dorm.
Soybean.
Back off. His room's none of your business. Except it is. I have to search his last known whereabouts, which includes his dorm.
See that?
What if I said, I've done the job for you? She did this. Like, you just know Grace did this
Come
now.
again.
As in, you searched the room. If she did this, I don't know if I'm gonna like this trial too much. Because I think it's obvious. It's too obvious, which is what I hope, I hope she didn't do it. High and low. Wait, how do I do it? Good day, mate. Wanna know what I found? Nothing. Do you have food?
Boy.
You think I have food? Yes!
Just saying.
There's a chance you could be, unfortunately. Yeah, lying, you know. Think about it. You haven't given us any reason to believe you. Someone who's got nothing to hide wouldn't be acting so protective right now, you know? Gives the impression there's something you really don't want us to see.
Anyway.
Also, could this be considered breaking the rules? Tozo wants this game to be fair.
Don't test me.
Even if it is, what are you gonna do about might? I'll report it to Tozo. She's a snitch, bro. She has to go. She gotta go. She gotta go.
You.
Makes sense.
Nice idea. What do you say we look for him now? She's a snitch, bro. Tozo agrees this is sabotage. He might call Mari to help. Oh, it's not sabotage, mate. I'm not hiding anything about the murder. Don't try to get me involved. So move out the way. Desmond never mentioned Wolfgang's murder.
Anyway.
Look, just let us in the room. Tell the truth would drop our
Gotta
suspicions.
stay one step ahead.
Bro, I feel like she did this. I feel like it's so obvious she did this now. But like, why would they make... Everyone's been saying this trial was amazing, so it can't be that obvious. The reality of the situation is we gotta know Wolfgang's private. We gotta invade his privacy. We wanna know what happened with him, man. He would want the investigation of our dorms if anyone else who died. What if Wolfgang tried to kill her? And then she just like defended herself. Grace stood there silently gritting her teeth.
Okay.
She either fucked him or she murdered him. It was one of those two. Something's wrong because she doesn't want... Where is she at? Oh, I can't turn. Dude. Dude, there's literally clothes right there. Look at his dorm. His dorm looks so nice compared to mine. Alright, here we go. How messy it was. Even not messy, just really casual. A room that had been well lived in.
Oi, you.
Don't move things around when you inspect them. There's a big ass teddy bear right there. Is that yours? I want to keep the room as is. The books. Skimming through the titles, most seem to be about intricacies of the legal system, although some are about old court cases rehashed with new evidence. Did Wolfgang really read any of this? Bro, this investigation is actually really long. Holy shit. Most investigations are already done by this point. No complaining here. This is in depth. It means it's been a very long trial. Probably like 2 hours, maybe 2.5. Clothes were scattered around the room, including a familiar-looking woman's jacket. They fucked. Is that what I'm getting at? Can I say that? With this calendar. this wasn't... No, investigate it a little bit. You don't know what could have happened. What this big ass bear? I know this is Grace's too. A large toy bear. I think tells me this this didn't belong in the room originally. Why is she so mad though? Bro, does he want me to really talk to them? Okay. Even the throwaway pillows seem to be arranged in just the right way. Why am I investigating this room if there's nothing here? Okay, talk to the fucking Big Mac eater. I'm sure she found something.
Hi.
Can I talk for a
Wait a
second?
moment.
Okay. Is there something wrong? I want to know where your whereabouts were during the murder. And when the murder happened, I was with Desmond in the courtyard. Yes? You can ask Desmond. No, I'm fine. I gotta talk to him anyway. What were you doing during the blackouts? Blackout? No one experienced it other than us. We were only alerted to the murder because of Tozu's announcement. That's very interesting. There's a lot of blackout bullets. Desmond, before I talk to Grace, let's see what Desmond has to say. What's up, Damien?
Hi.
I check on you. Can you check something out for me? Oh, yeah, taser.
That's not it.
In the boiler room. I found a taser gun in
Are
there.
you for real?
Yes, I'm for real. I can't tell if it's been fired or not. I don't think it has, but I want to know for sure. It might be a clue. It might clue us on the nature of Wolfgang's death.
No kidding.
We're talking about. What we are talking about is that big of a deal, huh? Dude, we're gonna die. Why are you fucking around like this? Yeah, since you're skilled at using guns, I figured. Is he skilled at using tasers? I think Grace is doing. Yeah, okay. Grace looks like the only left. No. Grace. There she is. We're not here for that, my ass. Hey. Normally should be meeting with my eyes. I know you suspect me. I can tell by the look on your face. But I don't know anything about his death. To be in the dark like everyone else. But a person she was so close to. Damn it, get a grip on yourself, Damien. Grace can claim to know nothing about the murder, but what about everything before that? So, I heard a rumor you became his new bunk buddy. Like, bro, she fucked him. This rumor seems to confirm that. How was he this morning, Grumpy? Happy? Sick. We were planning to go to the game tournament. But he woke up with an ache in his stomach. He woke up sick. If you're telling me the truth, then Wolfgang planned to attend the tournament.
That's not it.
Why did he say the opposite yesterday? Oh, I don't know. Why did she think? From what I remember, he said he'd be too busy. More like he wanted another round at the Plinko machine.
Watch and learn.
I would know. I interrogated him after breakfast.
No.
What? That's seriously what he meant?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Which is why I told him, hey, no, let's do the tournament. He was a bit finicky at first. I gotta get this Australian accent down. Good day, mate. Typical for a soybean. But he eventually caved. Oh, so they didn't fuck? Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so what you're saying is he agreed to attend the tournament yesterday. However, come this morning, Wolfgang remembered the pirate was attending, so he suggested I track down that guy, and partner with him instead. Because you need to bring a partner to the tournament. Wolfgang. He knew I was miffed about it. His smile said as much. And I walked out the door anyway.
Dumbass.
Wolfgang said he was too sick to get out of bed, so I walked away. How did he wind up in the boiler room? Or he was never sick to begin with. I think it was an excuse to go to the boiler room, maybe. For a guy who's so gung-ho about honesty, you'd think he could find the person he's closest to. Was he really closest to Grace? Probably not. Yeah, but who had his, well, I had it, but who does he have? Well, only a few words were legible. A lot could have been gleaned from them. For example, the mention of a secret. Did the rest of the note elaborate on it, or was it word alone enough to scare Wolfgang? Maybe he wanted to shield Grace. Maybe he simply didn't want her to know. Whatever the reason. Wolfgang deliberately hid information from someone. Ironic, huh? Why was Grace so antsy about people entering? I don't know. Either she did it or she fucked him. Like, it was one of those two. People can say whatever they want. That's why. I'm pretty sure that's where Ava... I suspect her the most. So... That's my dart. I think she did it. Whether she did or not, I don't know. Ava walked over to me. I just finished talking with everyone.
Rage.
Rage. Nothing important. I don't think Jet and Mark are taking this seriously. This might end like the mock trial. Only a couple people know what they're doing. That's why I don't like Jet. Mark is just, I don't know.
Focus.
I'll see if I can make those two talk. Yeah, sure. Let's talk to Jet because I know he's gonna say nothing of value of what. This is why no one likes your character. Is it me? There's something funky about this place, man. What? I don't know, man. Everything feels kind of off. Maybe it's the air. He said nothing again. What about you? He's not gonna say anything either. Two is positioned by the equipment. Hey, these two told me you plan to investigate Wolfgang's dorm. Grace isn't guarding anyone, so she can go inside. Let me guess, you don't want to investigate.
It's nothing.
Just came in to make sure my interface wasn't damaged. Don't you think it looks suspicious what you're doing?
What?
Heard people already are giving Grace a side eye for being uncooperative. Might they say they find you ditched the investigation? Yo, hold on. What, are you like his boyfriend? Can't you see Broski's a feeling well?
That's not important.
Like he ate something like Wolfgang? Who are you to talk anyway? Just about the look on Broski's face when you guys are together?
Simple.
I think you know the least about personal space. No way. Sure, Mark might talk a whole lot, but he's having fun.
Broskies always stick together.
Time. What time did the murder happen?
That's...
35 a.m. Check this.
That's...
This is the time of the murder. It was like this when I came back. So the power shut off at exactly when it happened. So he died right as the blackout occurred. So basically, yeah. I think the clock got screwed over by the blackout. And that confirms my suspicion. The blackout, and by association the destruction of the generator, occurred at the time of Wolfgang's murder. So his death is connected right at exactly when it happened. Nice going, bro. You hit the jackpot. Bro, whatever. Well, now what? Do you want me to talk to Kai? Kai has nothing to say, though. Ah, shit, man. Why did Tozo fix the black? Why didn't he fix it? Is the maintenance of the place seriously this? I cannot read anymore, guys.
Not okay.
The fridge and the pantry are restocked every day, though. Well, what I want to... Did Tozo abstain from fixing the blackout because it was important to the killer? They could have easily made their escape. I feel like they used that vent right there. Because if they could unscrew stuff... Oh yeah, Damien, since you're here. I've been thinking really hard about those footsteps we
Come
heard.
again.
No, serious.
I see.
They were soft. Sound like socks on a... What, did that little girl do it? She didn't do it. Toshiko? If all things be right about, it has to be this. What do you mean?
Man.
I mean, why didn't the killer just wear shoes? Why didn't the killer just wear shoes? Think about it. The sound of something like heels would have been pretty distinct, right? What about sneakers? They get really squeaky on a smooth floor.
Don't say that.
What I'm saying is, you could totally figure out the shoe from the sound it makes. Maybe because they didn't want to get it wet. But socks? Anyone can be wearing socks.
This sucks.
Just our luck, man. He actually had something interesting to say. What? I guess I go back to you.
Bleh.
This might end up like... Well, who the hell do I talk to now? How did I overlook? Well, I was gonna investigate the vent way earlier. The fridge? Because the pin was probably here. The knife missing, so someone had to get from the kitchen. It can't be a coincidence. I missed more? I guess the whiteboard? The pantry. It would have been funny if she was shoved into the refrigerator instead. Bro, what? Bro, investigate something. The first time people have a get together and they're interrupted by a murder. The former began at 9 a.m. while the latter occurred at 9:35. That's within the same hour. I'm back before I was rudely interrupted. Taking another look at this whiteboard. Yeah, I can see why the killer chose to attack so soon. 8 potential witnesses all suited in one place. To notice the world around them. Sakai, there couldn't be a more perfect time to strike. Already? Oh, here we go. I said already like it has been an hour. It's literally been an hour too. Oh my. Would you look at the time? I dare say we ought to get this trial started so soon. Just 20 minutes from now sound. Great, great. Please continue to investigate. Until then, see you. So in 20 minutes to the trial? But we have so much info. We have way more info than normal. Damien. The investigation's almost over. We need to find the other 3 and hear their testimonies.
As I was saying...
Toshiko. Yeah, I don't know where she's at.
Jeez.
Desmond said they were in the courtyard, alright?
Talking.
And Diane's in the laundry room. Where's the laundry room?
Can't you see?
I'm not panicking. Well, where is the... Oh, come on. Where's Toshiko at? It's probably the pharmacy, maybe, right? Okay, where do I go? Where's the laundry room at? Dude, it has to be down this. It has to be down this way. Janitor's closet. You know, they might be in there. Laundry room. Alright. But she's dead. She did it, bro. Look at her. Look how evil she looks. It's like an evil pose. This can't be happening. She's in even worse shape than before. She looks too like evil. Like I don't know how to describe it. I feel like she might have done it now. I need to ask you a question. Please give me a moment. It's been kind of tough.
No.
The investigation is going to end really soon. We can't wait. Damn. Where were you during the blackout? She did it. There was no blackout. How did she know? There was no blackout upstairs. I was just in my room doing my makeup. I feel like she did it. You don't have any makeup on though. I was experimenting with new combinations, so I wiped it off already. So you were alone in your room the entire morning. I just wasn't feeling up to it.
Sorry.
She did it. I have strong suspicions Diana did it. I think she did it.
So...
Do you think she was acting weird at all?
That's...
Yeah, weirder than the others. She did it. Mm-hmm. Courtyard. Okay. I have strong suspicion she did it. I have super strong suspicion she ended up doing it. Again, I hope she didn't because they make it look way too obvious at the end that she did it, but and that'd be really sad to have the whole investigation go an hour long. I mean, I just know who did it within the first not the first, but like the last 5 minutes. Like, oh, she did that bullshit. Strong suspicions on her. I said Grace, but it was just a shot in the dark with Grace.
Hello?
Hey, have either of you been investigating? Investigating?
Unacceptable!
I don't know. What are you expecting me to do?
Seriously.
Look for clues.
Impossible!
How am I meant to do that? It's not like I've had to solve a murder before, you know. My hands have been a bit full, so no luck finding any clues.
Moving on.
Did you at least notice anything suspicious this morning?
Think this through.
Person acting odd. But looking back, it definitely seems a little strange. Do you want to tell him, Toshiko? I saw Wolfgang. In the dorm hall. On my way back from the pharmacy. Just as I was about to enter my room, I saw him leave his. Oh, Wolfgang, what a coincidence running into each other like this. Are you already on your way to the tournament? Miss Karya? Is that her name? It's rather early. Of course not. A professional like me knows better than to attend some silly party. Right, my apologies. What about you? Are you going to the tournament? That's correct. I'm going to the tournament. Liar! I'm just heading to the laundry room right now. There's a batch of clothes I accidentally left behind in there. This dude told like 15 lies. That dude's the ultimate liar himself. He's going to attend the tournaments.
Strange.
Yesterday he told everyone he was too busy. I assumed he changed his mind. I had no reason to question him. I heard bits and pieces of the conversation from inside my dorm. The whole thing couldn't have lasted longer than a minute.
Bit complicated.
Toshiko and I are bunk buddies, by the way. Thought I'd mention that in case Damien didn't know. The only one who doesn't have a alibi is Diane, of course. So, anyways, when I heard Wolfie said, my first thought was leftover clothes. I don't remember any leftover clothes. I figured I must have been misremembering with my headache and all. Headache. Everyone was suffering a terrible headache. Couldn't even see 2 steps in front of me. So a migraine. That's why I had gone to the pharmacy. I was hoping to procure some medication. Not my proudest moment, I'll admit, but I knew I could trust Toshiko.
So,
Was she Applejack? Yes. Do you know what time it is the interaction with Wolfgang happens? 10 past 8? So 8:10. Conversation just happened a little after this morning announcement. I can tell you with confidence. Okay, but a lot of this I feel like it's just not needed because I feel like I already know who did it. And she was inside the pharmacy by 8. So Wolfgang looked totally fine when we saw him.
sure.
Yes, nothing seemed awry. Because Grace was fucking him, right? That'd be hilarious. I guarantee that's what happens. I could probably deduce an answer. If I know what time Grace left Wolfgang's dorm. She left by 8:10, and she already would have been out the picture by the entire time Wolfgang made his move. If she left after 8:10, then she would have been there for Wolfgang's encounter with Toshiko. I mean, she lied. But yeah, she never gave it to me a time. Why is this a bullet? What else happens? That blackout sure gave us a spook. Okay, well, I guess maybe Diana wasn't lying, because I thought she was lying with the blackout. I was like, how did she have it? But I guess they had it too. Toshiko and I decided to stay where you were.
Huh?
You saw that?
How should I put it?
Heard it first, then took a peek. Never mind. Back to square one, with Diane being the culprit. I would have said something, but I still wasn't feeling my usual self, so we watched you up until you all went downstairs. Must have been how you found the crime scene.
Too much for me.
Maybe she did it. It's just a terrible sight. She did this bullshit too. I can't believe someone here may actually be behind it. Okay, I think it's either Grimwald or Diane. It's one of these two. Here we go. Alright, everyone. That's time. Please drop whatever you were doing and proceed to the Tree of Ignorance. Don't make me wait too long, otherwise you'll be in for a shocking surprise. I keep forgetting it. We have those things. Anyway. What if they use his watch? I don't know why I just thought of that. It's time.
Fingers crossed.
You two go on ahead. Toshiko and I will catch
Listen
up.
to me.
Okay, Damien, let's go. We're gonna have this really long 30-minute scene, bro. I just want to get into it, bro. Come on. I gotta get into this. Ava and I made the short trek to the room. Others started arriving as we waited. I have a good feeling I'm correct about either Grimwald doing it. My main suspect is Diane. So how are you guys feeling?
It's me.
Words wouldn't do it justice, man. I'm feeling pretty bad. Even though I'm about to die, I'm fooling around. I can't tell you how I feel. I don't even know what I feel. I'd rather we save the talking for the trial. I'm sure you're going to be so helpful. Doesn't she have like a cut-in? Like a clash battle? I remember seeing that. Just a few moments time. We're going to be down there. In the trial room, fighting for survival. Using only words. Damien, this is your time to shine. You are the main character. Will you outdo Soichi? Probably not, but let's see.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, the taser. Did you check the taser?
Right.
I did. Any findings? Just one. The gun's blast doors were missing. Yeah, because they used the tongs, probably.
Eh?
Not again! I think she did this. She's the only one that just doesn't connect with anything. She just exists, and I had to go find her. I hope it isn't her, though, because it'd be too... I don't want an obvious answer, you know? I want it to be obvious, but not too obvious. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it was in front of you the entire time, so it's like an, oh my god, kind of moment, you know? The Tree of Knowledge. A symbol for sentence. Intuition and understanding exist only here as a barren replica. Oh, we've heard this before. Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonders of nature, but does not achieve it. And justly so. For ignorance often inspires to be seen as wisdom. Thank you. Damn it.
Shit.
Well, I guess we had to cut this conversation short. I'll explain everything during the trial. Alright. Oh man, this is really happening! I already have like 8 people who I know couldn't have done it.
It is how it is.
Go in expecting to fail. Chances are you will.
Game over, man!
Game over!
Hold your horses.
Look it this way. Who here are the cards we're stacked against? 14 people working together? Or one trying to leave everyone astray?
Are we ready?
Bro, he kind of killing it. His dialogue kills it. If anyone is in for a struggle, it ain't the group of 14.
Do you think?
You make a good point. Statistically, the odds are in our favor here.
It'll be okay.
Well, I already know who did it, probably.
It's not.
If our luck was on our side. Bro, Mark, you've done nothing. You were protecting your silly equipment when your life is on the line. Can I say something?
Oh,
It's a message for the
what
killer.
did you say?
Person here who killed Wolfgang. Can you please step forward?
I want to help.
Like, and you know, the reason why I actually think she did it isn't really because of anything she's done. It's because of her models. Like, they look so, like, inhuman. Like, I don't know how to describe it. A little bit of cough, but, like, the way they draw her, she looks, like, desperate to win. Like, she just wants to go, right? Like, she looks, like, evil. Like, he's like, oh, look, I'm sad. I just want to escape. Like, no, she's evil. Like, I feel it. You can just find it in yourself to step forward. Like, I feel like they're making it too obvious, right? If she did it, they gotta make it less obvious, like a trial. Despite Diana's pleas, no one came forward.
Come on.
Someone's determined enough to commit murder, they won't back down. Because she did it, bro. I feel like she did it. Just on the subject. I got a message for the killer. Don't forget the punishment fits the crime, asshole. Do the fucking death penalty.
Can I go now?
Co-signed.
Slow down.
Yo, broski, wait up. Bro, why are you making out with Mark so much? I guess... I know, I can eat afterwards. I don't need... Bro, this is something I would hate. I don't need a scene from everybody. I get it. Like, let's all just go down that tree. Everyone's waiting for the trial to begin. Come on, Damien. Get a hold of yourself. Descend into the darkness. Where would Wolfgang be? Probably right there. That big empty hole in front of Jean de la Barre. It was the same. Same elevator of churning metal, echoing sounds of machinery. And yet something was different. I know Diane did it. Look at her heels. That's why she took them off. She has high because she can't run, right? Oh my god, they make this too obvious now. They're making it too obvious. Making it too obvious, guys. Someone was gone. Someone who I never held in high regard, but who's still a person. It's her. A person with feelings, aspirations, with a family. A person who I'll never hear. It's her, bro. Everything adds up so perfectly. Her models, why she looks so desperate, why she did that bullshit that, like, before we entered here, why she took off her shoes. Can I see them? How old is she again? 18? Not a single word. She's the only one with high heels on too, if you notice. The only other person that would have possibly have done that would have been Toshiko, but she's 14. I don't think she did any of that bullshit. Am I ready for this? I feel like I just gave it away. Like, I really am strongly feeling that, guys. Will be enough to carry me through this trial. Will be enough to lead me through Wolfgang's killer. I won't know until I do. Until I face this trial head on. Look at Damien. Damien actually look kind of cool. Grace thinks she's all that, but we know you fucked him, bro. Our survival depends on me. It really does, because no one here is helpful except Ava. Everybody begins slowly snapping back. Snap back to reality. Okay, Eminem. I adjusted my tie, stood up tall, and my movement stopped. They changed the...
Rise and shine.
Somebody call an ambulance. I think I've caught a case of deja vu.
Isn't this lovely?
It feels like only yesterday we were playing detective. Bro, I literally am a detective. I'm the ultimate detective, too. My, how so Clint and Chipper. So many of you used to be.
Interesting.
Before I was rudely interrupted again. Just to remind myself, our names are on the podiums, right? Eager to start, are we? Like, I know I keep saying, guys, but like, I feel like it's like so obvious it's Diane now. I feel like so the only people who wouldn't be able to guess it are people who weren't like paying attention, or people who just like, oh, she would never be able to do all this, and then she did it though. She did it though, didn't she? Maybe. I hope I'm wrong. Like I said, I just hope I'm wrong. Yes, to find your podium, just look to where your name is.
Show must go on.
Come on now, hop to it. I'm so excited. I can barely stand any longer. What he said, what he said.
Oh, crud.
We gotta do this, he says, man. Diane totally did it. You're the only one with high heels, bro. It's so obviously her.
Hey,
It's okay, everyone. If we work together, we can do this.
can't give up.
Bro, you did it, though. They're gonna throw away Diane like that and Wolfgang, two characters I liked? Alright, sure, man. An expression of unmistakable fear. Here we go with the little intro. 4 days now. I've been angry over the mock trial. Angry at how much people resented me for telling the truth. How they twisted my words and assumed my intentions. I'm angry, but that didn't mean I wanted to be right. When Grace about to throw down some nasty bars, I would have been happy for reality to prove me wrong. Hopefully I'm getting proven wrong here. That it's not Diane. One buckle under the pressure of the killing game. But good endings. Like that only exist in stories. Reality was apathetic to what we wanted. And the events today proved we were at its mercy. Damn. Why is Amber so happy? So I stood there at my podium, conflicted. To think this tragedy could have been avoided had people just listened to me. But who was it that encouraged everyone to turn on me? Wolfgang. And who's dead? Wolfgang. No way. Then maybe he would still be here. Wow, Damien. This dude's a villain. Regardless, I can't let myself be consumed by the what-ifs. Although, the others may have failed at preventing his murder. I, at the very least, can solve it. I'll uncover this killer and let them face the consequences of their actions. I'll solve this case and survive. Would you like to save my game? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think, okay. Ending the video here, but I think it's so painfully obviously Diane. I don't like how obvious it became right at the end. I'm gonna just put this straight up. I hope I'm dead wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. Please prove me wrong, game. Please make it, I don't know, make me like Toshiko or something. The only people I suspect now are Grimwall, Diane, or Toshiko, because the footprint thing. The footprint thing, I think, just makes the entire trial like mute. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. But the Ultimate Detective is signing out. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.